Guys, gals, everything in between. Welcome to my first video regarding Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. If there is enough interest, I will do this daily. Basically, cryptocurrency news, Bitcoin news, what's happening around the world of crypto. I'll read you some articles as to what's going on that day. Today is Sunday, September 6th, and this is the report for today as far as cryptocurrency goes. If you guys would like, please do leave some comments in the comment section below. Let's get it going. And like I said, if you guys do like this, do make sure you leave a comment stating that you would like to see me continue doing this daily, and I will be more than happy to do that. The first real topic today was Bitcoin drops below 5-figure range. Are further slips imminent? So this is like the first time in a long time. The world's #1 cryptocurrency by market cap has sunk below its long-awaited 5-figure $10,000 line. After more than a month of trading higher than it's been in a year, the currency has sunk massively and is now trading for about $9,900 even. But this was earlier today. As you can see, it has shot back up over 10,000, but that's pretty low still. This is well over $2,000 less than where it was just a week ago. Back then, the currency was rising beyond the $12,000 line, and it looked like maybe, just maybe, the currency was going to retain this momentum. For once, it really looked as if the currency was going to sustain its present bullish sentiment and keep its strength in check. Sadly, it was not meant to be. It seems like whenever Bitcoin spikes heavily, it's bound to fall again in the coming days or weeks. There's something about these high numbers that Bitcoin just doesn't appear cut out for. It's not fair, it's not pleasant, but it does seem to be the case. There is some sort of curse meandering about the Bitcoin space as of late, considering every single day the asset drops more and more. Just yesterday, we were warning readers that analysts were concerned about the Bitcoin price falling even further. They thought that if Bitcoin were to drop below 10,000 in the coming weeks, things would really reverse themselves. The coin would potentially fall into a bearish trap that it would have a rather hard time getting out of. Now that this dreaded number has occurred, what is next for the cryptocurrency? Will it sink even further into oblivion? Will the currency fall back towards 7,000 or lower like it did near this time in 2019? We're witnessing a barrage of repeat behavior when compared with last year. The asset rose to 13,000 in the summer, though by the end of 2019, the currency had lost more than 6,000 in price and was trading at a rather lackluster price. So, will 2020 conclude with the same results? Will we witness Bitcoin trading from 7,000 or 6,000 again? Will it retreat to where it was at the beginning of the year? It's always a shame to see the world's primary cryptocurrency make so little progress over the span of several months. As we all remember, Bitcoin was trading in the $7,000 range in January. By March, it had fallen into the 5,000 range due to the spread of the CV-19. Though 3 months later, the world saw Bitcoin trading for 10,000. It would be a real shame to see all these gains rapidly wiped away in the coming months. Perhaps there is still hope in that the US presidential election is heating up, which, as we saw in 2016, tends to send Bitcoin into a bullish price whirlwind. Maybe there's still hope. I know you guys are way more versed than I am in cryptocurrency, and as I said, I am rather new to this. So if you guys do want to give me suggestions as well, I would really appreciate it. Again, in the comment section below. Should I buy in? Should I buy in some other kind of crypto? Do let me know. I would appreciate it in the comment section below. I'll read a couple more articles from today. This one was, again, the shocking surprise that it did dip below 10,000 for the first time in a very, very long time. The second one is about a poll. It's 73.4% of Argentinians believe cryptocurrencies will best protect their savings. So with the local economy continuing to suffer and the Argentinian peso devaluating, over 73% of participants in a recent poll voted that cryptocurrencies are the most efficient saving mechanism. Nearly as many responded that they have invested in at least one digital asset. Argentina's economy following the COVID-19 lockdowns. The South American country had been suffering even before the government initiated extreme measures in an attempt to fight the expanding CV-19 pandemic threat. Argentina was one of the first nations in the region to introduce nationwide lockdowns, which led to initially decreasing the number of infected. However, as time progressed, the number of confirmed CV-19 cases grew, but the country's economy only worsened. April 2020 displayed a drop of 26.4% compared to the same month the previous year in raw GDP. Even in May, when the strict measures were loosened, the percentage dropped by 20.6%. A report by the Municipal Bank Foundation exemplified the real scale of the pain for citizens, as it estimated that for every point of decline in GDP, there's a 1.5-point decrease in formal wages. Nevertheless, earlier this week, the country had a breath of fresh air as it successfully restructured almost all of its $65 billion debt with private creditors. Argentina's economy minister Martin Guzman announced that 99% of creditors accepted the offer to extend maturities on the debt and to lower interest rate payments from an average of 7% to about 3%. President Alberto Fernandez wished we would never again enter this labyrinth of indebtedness, and noted that in 2030, Argentina will owe $38 billion less than it did in 2019. So despite the recent positive news, it seems that Argentinians are already looking outside the traditional financial space for a solution, according to the poll conducted by the popular peer-to-peer cryptocurrency exchange Paxful. It reads that out of 1,113 surveyed participants, 73.4%, or 817 people, voted that cryptocurrencies are the most effective way to save and protect their funds. Their answers also indicated that Argentinians tend to steer clear from the local currency, as the Argentinian peso has lost nearly 90% of its value against the US dollar in the past 5 years alone. 70% of surveyed added that they had invested it at least once in some digital asset, citing as the main reason the ability to provide an economical shelter from the depreciation of the local currency due to inflation. When asked about their perception regarding Bitcoin in particular, the voters answered that they had purchased Bitcoin after evaluating its global potential and signaled out its decentralized nature as significant merit. 49% brought out that the asset could provide enhanced security within an otherwise tumultuous banking system. Paxful's Latin American manager, Magdiela Rivas, highlighted the growing demand from Argentinians toward cryptocurrencies. The exchange marked a 37.5% increase in the volume since the start of 2020, and even more after the CV-19 lockdowns. Another PTP digital asset exchange, namely Local Bitcoins, has experienced a surge in Bitcoin trading volume from Argentinians. According to data from CoinDance, the Bitcoin PTP volume reached a fresh all-time high in early August after continuously expanding for weeks. So that's the story out of Argentina from today. I'll read one more article. This one is about sushi. It says here the main topic is Inside 12 Hours of Sushi. Chef sells, community laughs, FTX founder gains. So expect crypto to deliver even if you're not searching. Over just 12 hours starting September 5th, Uniswap fork SushiSwap saw its founders sell their holdings, to the community terming it a rug pull, to the founder of FTX eventually taking over the doomed project's private keys. On Saturday, Chef Nomi, the anonymous founder of the SushiSwap project and issuer of sushi tokens, said they sold their holdings to stop caring about price, and instead focus on the technicality of the migration. But instead of being heralded, the announcement was met with criticism from both the SushiSwap community and other industry observers. Some even suggested Chef Nomi had exit scammed after working for just 2 weeks on forked Uniswap code and ending up with $10 million worth of Ethereum after the sale. However, Chef Nomi claimed there was no such intention of the project being a scam. They argued they would continue to develop SushiSwap into a better version of decentralized exchange Uniswap despite the selling. In the hours since, facing heat on Twitter and attracting criticism from Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin, Chef Nomi said they would transfer the project's private keys to a worthy party, one that hopefully drives adoption, development, and the community further without Sushi and SushiSwap ending up in the waste bins. And that's where FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried stepped in. Bankman-Fried said on a tweet he was ready to temporarily take control. He added a diligent voting process will be carried out, one the broader crypto community could meet consensus on. Naomi then transferred the control of SushiSwap to Bankman-Fried by handing over admin keys. "I hope SushiSwap does well without me," they tweeted. "Again, I did not intend to do any harm. I'm sorry if my decision did not follow what you expected." At press time, Bankman-Fried holds the literal keys to SushiSwap's future. Over the next weeks, governance votes on the project's immediate future shall be carried by a team of to-be-elected multi-sig holders. Meanwhile, Yearn Finance founder Andre Cronje raised questions about Chef Nomi leaving the project, even as the latter had earlier said they would continue with SushiSwap's development after the tokens were sold. For now, the Hollywood-worthy saga is closed, but you never know for sure when it comes to crypto. Guys, gals, and everything in between, as I said, this is my first time doing this. Hopefully it made sense. Hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of subjects. I will continue to do them daily if there is enough interest. So again, I would appreciate it in the comment section below. If you do want me to continue with this, I will be more than happy to do so. For now, peace and love to each and every one of you. Stay safe, stay strong, protect yourselves, protect the family, family first. As always, this has been a Mavakaga exclusive, all rights reserved, and I am Mavakaga. Out.